Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Torna, the Golden Country. Between the episodes, I tried to do one of the quests we've picked up, which was, let's just pick it up there. That is this one, Blade Coaching, trying to get the combos off, but it is really difficult, because the enemies in this area are either too weak, like around level 15, which we can easily take down, or they are too strong, like in level 35, which means that I get annihilated. So I managed to squeeze out 4 till now, but I think we can move on with the story a little bit, and hopefully maybe we have to fight in that story and we can get that other second combo out. So I thought, why not keep waiting? Let's just continue on with the main story. So let's do that. Who knows, maybe we'll get Lora back while we're doing that.
Right. So it was the Sean forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
What's that?
I will go take a look.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Ah, so you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a Quaestor. I hold no such influence.
Yet.
I quested today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different. And she's a woman, too. Quite lovely indeed. Malos was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worried?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
Oh, that wicked smile of his.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
and then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but
Is something wrong?
They're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, hmm? That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
What the?
Lora.
Oh no.
Damn, I think I just realized exactly what Jin was, that Lora's at the outskirts.
At first I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame. I had a soft spot for her. Ha! Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No! God.
You remember me? How touching.
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, come on, we can hold out, right? The party formation has changed. Well, there's not much we can do about this. The party is as it is.
Well now, you're
Ready
not
to
that
put
tough
another
there.
win under
Heave
our
around,
belts?
are ya?
Caution will win the day.
Here comes the birdie!
Come on, let's do as much as we can.
Work. Right on target. Right on target.
Here comes the birdie!
Come on. There.
Hey now!
There.
I wouldn't mind paying you deros for. Stop pissing about and get the bloody go!
There.
Come on, let's get at least these three.
Target. Careful. Thanks. Come on.
Here comes the birdie! Mate Tom!
Right on
For
target.
my friends.
Hell yeah. Well, at least we took down the most important one.
Hey now!
Otherwise, shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Target.
I think you can run! Think again, girly. You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away!
My lady, you have to go.
It's all right. He's here.
What's next then? Right leg? Or the left? Or how about
the head?
Enough! That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
He's not worth it. Well, letting him live doesn't mean he gets to escape.
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble one day.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
It might be a bit safer.
Ah! My arms! My arms! Bastards! I'm gonna kill them!
Well, unless Faith has something to say about that.
Last one of them!
I wouldn't be too surprised if he's gonna be attacked by monsters, and since he has no arms, he cannot defend himself. Ooh.
Huh? The hell are you? Stop it!
That's one creepy guy. Party's back together, as it should have been always. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to head back to the ship? Might as well do that straight away.
This is becoming addictive.
Well, maybe not addictive, but it's definitely useful.
Aren't we intrepid?
I should just fast travel there, unless there is another thing we can do. Because we know there are 2 quests still on the ship for us to take. We just couldn't get close enough to activate them, so hopefully now we get that chance.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Yes, it was a pleasant stroll.
Aren't we intrepid?
Wait. Don't want to leave anything behind? Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honored guests. Ah, it's funny. I was expecting it to be all glitz and glamour. Halls of gold, diamond chandeliers and all that. But there's nothing like that here. I like this much better. It all depends on the country. Some of the nobility like to travel in style, and believe me, they don't go halfway. Moradane, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a more pragmatic approach. Just as their emperor must be a masterful driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. That is the Ardanian way. So long as its mission is not a covert one, every flagship under our command must be a throne and may ascend. And if a leader is the first to fall, what then? Jin! It's alright, Lora. He makes a valid point. This is precisely why Aegeon and Bridget, the jewels of the Empire, has been bestowed upon me. Your Majesty. We will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Your Majesty, we have urgent news. His Majesty is currently entertaining guests. I would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. My humble apologies, Your Majesty. It's all right. I trust this news of special importance. Please, give us your tidings. Of course, Your Majesty. As you know, we've applied stricter regulations to our scout patrols in light of the region's tragedy at Torgoth. Well, one of our patrols happened upon a young Gormati near the camp at Zygol Fell, but they lost track of him. So, you think he might be a survivor? We believe so. We can send out further patrols immediately if His Majesty assents. I see. Well, I'm sorry we had to keep you waiting. Please, go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. I would like for our country to shelter as many refugees as falls within our means. I do hope he can be found quickly. Wait, we should go with them. What for? Their army's not exactly short-staffed. Well, he's just a kid. He'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's going to run away. Well, Lora's got a point. Very well, let's head out. Well, we would do well to make haste before he strays any further afield. Thanks, guys. Oh, you're such a bunch of do-gooders. It's gonna land us in trouble someday. That it will definitely do.
May I offer my assistance?
Yes, put on as main quest. Alright, let's see if we are allowed on board. Are we? We are, alright. War with the Koeans, raids by Malos. I hope Moradane can make it through. But I worry what would happen if we couldn't maintain our strength. We're supposed to be His Majesty's vanguard. In the face of this kind of threat, we ought to be looking for some fresh entity to bolster our defense. Huh? Where do you guys spring from? What? Why do we need to bolster our defenses, you say? Surely that's obvious. One only has two choices in life. Success through strength, or weeping in weakness. Well, that's in the world the way it is right now, at least. So, is there something I can do to make His Majesty a little stronger? What I mean is to say is, I want to be a strong and effective soldier, for the good of my homeland. And even if we're up against an opponent like Malos, I still want to do all that I can. That's right, I could probably learn a thing or two from you guys, so you look like you can handle yourselves. Maybe you'll do me the honor of giving me a bout? But don't hold back, no need to sugarcoat it, just come at me like it's the real thing. That's the sort of mindset that we'll need if we're going to go against standing up to Aegis. I'm known as the best shot in the whole of the Imperial Army. Underestimate me at your own peril. Here I come! I am intrigued.
We're such saps. Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Definitely.
Never again! My friends, put your minds at ease.
It's not fair having the entire team go against one person, but, well, if he's using grenades...
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Let's quit.
Take this!
Oh god! Snowblast!
You're doing well.
I cannot deny.
Come on.
The map. You cannot escape me.
Give me a level 2.
We'll leave the enemy in our dust.
I'll give you a hand.
Round cutter! Snowblast!
Ready to unleash.
Yes, do it.
The rest of you hardly even broke a sweat.
Did that count? Sorry, I have to check this real quickly. Like I said, it's really hard getting those combos out. Oh, it didn't get out in time. See, that's what I've been trolling with in between the episodes. And he's level 19. He's higher than most enemies locally. Okay. You're even stronger than you look. Such incredible power. I'm the best sniper in the Imperial Army, but you made light work of me. You've shown us all up. It's not just your physical strength either. It's the way that you fight as driver and blade. That incredible synergy. I get the feeling your true strength lies in the connection that you have. You've shown me the way. From now on, I won't see myself as a lone wolf anymore, but part as a larger whole. I think of my friends and all the Ardanian people, and all the future generations. I make my goal in life to be someone who is loved and respected by my people. This battle has taught me what I really ought to be aiming for in life. I hardly have the words to thank you. You're welcome. Ooh. He even gained our community, nice. I vow that one day to become the kind of soldier that others can look up to. My memory will stand as a monument to my efforts. Just you wait and see. You're more than welcome. The Ardanian gunman complete.
It has been a learning experience.
Alright, and then recipe for a new talisman. Nice. You lot fight in specialized roles surely? Like one defense, one attack, one heals? The best attacker needs to be out front, attacking the enemy until one of them goes down. That's not to say the attacker should be reckless. The more you attack an enemy, the more aggro you are going to draw. That's a problem for an attacker. You need to moderate the attack and have the defense absorb some of the aggro. That's the iron law of combat. Well, of course there's no need to tell you that. Human is the best me in combat after all. Yeah, so we at least should know that. There are certain items that have particularly special effects. They're known as precious items. Though they can be special in different ways, some are just extra powerful. Others have effects that last forever. What really ties them together is, well, they're not easy to come by. You won't find them in ordinary shops. Only people with special knowledge, such as Lord Addam or Emperor Hugo, have the ability to craft them. Okay, nice. Lost my comrades in the midst of battle when I least expected. If that happens to you, get to your downed friend and lend them a hand. Keep the esprit de corps high and you shouldn't have any problems, keeping your party members standing. But if your team lost the will to fight, I'm sorry to say, but there's not much hope for you. And remember, a revived ally won't be back at full strength, so don't forget to lend them a hand. Just a couple of hints to keep you going. Take care of your friends, and they'll take care of you. Yes, very important in the game, and probably in life as well. Homesick mechanic. Hello. Hey, there. What do you think of this state-of-the-art Ardanian flagship? Pretty nifty, huh? The only downside is that the modern tech makes those mechanics cry. Every time I'm anchored in port, I'm always so busy with repairs. I haven't been home in such a long time. The longer you spend flying around Elrest, the more you start to yearn for the taste of home. I tried to make a recipe my mother used to make from memory, but it didn't go too well. Hey, wouldn't happen to have someone who can cook in your party, would you? If I tell you the recipe, do you think you could cook up some food for my hometown, Chilzane? Chilzane Kasha. Well, we can definitely try. Excellent. Looking forward to some delicious home-cooked food. I can taste it already.
I see there's work to do.
Yes. Hopefully we'll have the ingredients and we can try it straight away once we have a kitchen.
The suspense is
There's a
killing me.
clear structure to this lock.
Level 3 lockpicking? Oh, that's gonna take a while before we get there. Unless we get a secondary character with lockpicking. Alright, check out the rest of the ship as well, if we're allowed. We are not. Alright, check out the other side too, because there might be some people hiding within. Ooh, definitely can get down there. If the worst were to happen, my duty is to return Bridget and Aegeon's core crystals to Moradane. Of course, I hope that's never necessary. I hope that too, cause he is in my party and active as well, so I don't want him to die either. I am Vent Horison, Special Envoy for Moradane. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. To commemorate this auspicious meeting, allow me to inform you of something. Did you know that all driver weapons are furnished with elements? For example, weapons with the fire element are effective against monsters of the water element. Also, blades have a fixed element that represent their power. For example, take the crown jewels of Moradane, the Lady Bridget is fire and Aegeon is water. Matching your weapon and blade's elements to counter the monster's element is key to clinching victory. Thank you for the information, but it seemed pretty logical to me. No other chests. Yeah, we're just gonna look to as far we can go. Who knows, maybe in the distance there might be a chest for us to open. You know me, I will never say no to opening up a chest. If we have the skills to do so, of course. And if we don't, we'll work towards it as much as we can. Because technically we could get lockpicking level 3 if, and that's if we get, I think Bridget's skill all the way to the final layer. Alright, thank you very much. Come on. Don't go playing around with those stairs. No, we need to go this way, and we did see a staircase that led downstairs. Ah, led upstairs. Is this the same warship? Well, at least the same type of warship that we used 500 years later? Well, not used, but were on near Torrigoth. It does seem to resemble it a lot.
The suspense is killing me.
And I never say no to gifts. Oh, might as well jump down here. Alright, that's it for this side. At least we got some extra chests and some people to talk to, so there's never a bad thing. Last leg to go, and I already see something really nice in the background.
I am grateful to greet another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
You're coming with me, treasure.
What's today's schedule? That you're coming with me. Alright, so let's check out the dock if there's anyone with any new text. And after that we're gonna warp over to a campfire so we can cook up that recipe and see if we can fulfill that quest as well. We spent so much time in there, it's already a brand new day. Ooh. Oh, get a grip, I beg you. What's the use of worrying before you're even set off? No, see, that's the worst part. I thought I had the courage by now, but it's just... Is something the matter? You seem troubled. Who are you then? Oh, this is great. Kaida, look, we can just ask these people for help. Are we really going to go through all this again? If I could interject, why don't you just tell us what's wrong and then we'll take it from there, Ah, I see. So Light has only just become a driver. That's right. I've come to Gorma to explore around, hoping I'd get a bit stronger. And that's why they're asking strangers for their help as soon as we arrive. Makes sense. Is that how little faith you have in me? Oh, that's not fair. You know, I just... Well, how about this? After you head off, we'll follow you at a distance. So we can step in if things get ropey? But if it looks like you're managing on your own strength, we'll leave you well enough alone. Does that sound good? That does seem reasonable enough. It does? Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I knew we end up stepping into something like this. Ah, come off it, Mythra. Our meeting here was also the work of faith after all. Before you go, you should establish a clear goal. We can't keep providing aid forever. Well, for the time being, let's say we'll head for the Serene Spring site. It is meant to be somewhere nearby. Haze, any ideas? I've heard before it's somewhere on the Titan's back. It shouldn't be far from here. Right on. In that case, we're off. Time to move backward. I mean, forward. Oh, you know what I mean. I am sorry. She managed to get you roped into this. Here I go. My first adventure.
We cannot turn them away.
Well, we can turn them away, but we won't. Because we are heroes after all. So instead of actually following them, we have to go to where they are and they'll probably be in trouble. Oh, we're seeing that she's more than okay. Is there somewhere we can warp to? It is not. No, that's fine. And another quest popped up as well. So I will leave the collection points for now alone and just focus on the quest, unless we're being attacked by wolves or something. Because even though they're low leveled, they still have a tendency to try and attack me. I can't see them yet. Where are they? There might be... There it is. Oh, my stomach. So empty. Need spicy food. Okay. Wanna eat white hot egg, curry, or spicy scorpion cookie? Alright. So we don't have those. Oh, but we need to. We can maybe make them, or at least get the materials to create them. Alright, so that's on pause for now. Okay, let's have a quick look at what the other marking was that we saw. And then maybe in between episodes we can make sure we can maybe get that last combo. We can get the food ready for her. And whatever this next quest is that we're gonna pick up. Yes, we're gonna be multitasking. Because that's the way our community will grow. Helping as many people as we can.
Makes a fine ally. Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, but this enemy will be no problem, I'm sure. Alright, where was that marking? All the way past the lake? So be careful, because these are a bit higher, not as high as 35, so it might be interesting to use them maybe for a combo. Ooh, yes, I see it. Ooh, a campsite. Well, here's a campsite at Segal Fell. Now, about that boy. Hey, isn't that him? Whoa! Hey, wait, we won't hurt you. We mean you no harm, so please stay. You won't hurt me? I see you've decided to trust us, for now at least. Well, we're affiliated with the Ardanian forces. We didn't come to bring you mischief. We know what happened to Torgoth and have been acting wholeheartedly to protect the refugees. You escaped from Torgoth too, perhaps? That's right. Can you tell us your name? It's Kali. Young Kali. Do you know Lashem Cove? The boat of my countrymen is moored there. Oh, I know it. I know the boat too. It's huge. Will you journey with us, young man? We can also offer a hot meal. What's wrong? You don't want to get on the boat? No, it's not that. I've lost Kelly, I mean my sister. I have to find her. That is important stuff, kid, so why didn't you tell us right away? I tell you what, you run ahead to Lashem Cove and wait by the boat, and we'll find your sister for you. Well, I never. We promised you that, Cully. We'll find her for you. Can I really trust you? Yeah, of course. Any ideas where we might find this sister of yours? Actually, she likes watching the big boats at Lashem Cove. So maybe she'll be somewhere you can see them all coming and going. Then perhaps we should begin at the high up place that overlooks the cove. Okay, I'll wait at the harbor, but please find my sister. Well, if she's alive, we'll make an effort to find her. Alright, and also, ooh, green barrels.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Hell yeah.
You're coming with me, treasure. The suspense is killing me.
And don't mind what's in there. I just want to break all the green barrels we find. Because this is one of our biggest quests we have. Probably expanding over the entire DLC.
The suspense is
Don't have to tell me twice.
Still no mining. Hey, have you ever noticed all the guff washing up ashore? Machine parts and what have you. Happens a lot in Gormatan and Torna. I'm an adventurer, by the by. I travel around Elris searching for stuff. You see? To the untrained eye, they just look like scrap, but there's plenty of value inside. To get it though, you need a tool called a Seeker, designed by the top engineers. But I think my Seeker's broken or something. I was planning on using it to pick up a lot of parts over Gormoth, but looks like that won't be happening now. I don't just want to wait around twiddling my thumbs here though. Maybe you can go instead of me. Try and collect some machine parts for me? What do you think? I don't mean to be nosy, but you're a tough bunch, right? Drivers, blades. Well, searching in monster-infested places should be right up your street. The look on your face tells me you're interested. Great, that settles it. So first of all, you need to build a silver seeker. Once you've got one of those, you'll be able to retrieve the useful parts from scrap. To make a silver seeker, you'll need the Krebel Carapach, which you can get at the Serene Spring site nearby. Once you have a seeker, you can use it to recover useful parts from washed up machines you find. Currently, I'm after one bait hinge and a scarlet coil. There are plenty of silver machine parts all over Gorma, so I'd like you to look for those. I'll be here waiting for you, so don't worry. Alright, he gives us a means to
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Check those machine parts. And probably another member to our community. I see a win-win situation here. There's also another person here, but we can't talk to them. Alright, while we're here. What was Kelly's sister called again? Kelly? Yeah, Kelly. So Kelly went to look at the boats on her own? I guess. Pretty gutsy for a little girl to travel through the wilds of Gormoth on her own like that. She's probably got bigger stones than you, Mick. Oh, shut up. I could do it no problem. Sure, you could. You wouldn't do it alone? Obviously. I could do it blindfolded. Oh, you don't sound too sure. Well, I'll prove it then. Oh, come on, boys. Play nice. We will, sorry. Milton started it. Oh, shut it, you. Alright. It's nice, it's like entertaining way to telling us where we are in the story. Alright.
I know it'll be worth the wait.
Alright, so white hot egg curry, which we need deviled onions for. No idea where to get it, haven't seen those yet. Do we have the other one as well? Buried clam. Probably fish somewhere around the coasts. What was the other one beside white hot curry? Could it be stuffed peppers? I'll figure it out. It is probably something we have. If not, then we'll have to fully focus on the white hot eggy curry, which we do need to find where the deviled onions are. So we definitely have to look around. Until we get that, yeah, I still have to go hungry, that's for sure. Same thing with the guy on the ship. Yeah, we need to find it before we can make it for him. But it's just one fish. So we have to just look around watery places and be a little bit lucky that we get a little bit rarer item. But that shouldn't be a problem. The hot eggy curry. If we are lucky, we might find it along the way as well. Good.
Stitch by stitch. And careful now.
Ah, nice mane. I will make it another time.
I'm a little nervous, to tell you the truth.
We could make a silver seeker. Silver machines, gold machines. Well, let's definitely make this.
Success!
That way I can already start getting all the necessary items for that side quest as well. Perfect. Check out you. Do you have anything new? Since these things are more like permanent, I do want them as soon as possible, of course. Good.
My cooking will make you howl for more. And that's a promise.
Yeah,
Time to get cooking.
it will.
I'm
Here it is.
excited.
Spicy scorpion cookie. Laconut. Yeah, some pretty rare items. So I don't know how many points we'll get per piece, but let's just assume we need 5 in total. So of either of them, that should be rough enough. Because I imagine that would be like 20 points if we actually give her what she wants, and less if we pick anyone that wasn't what she said. But yeah, let's look around. We'll make some more food, and in worst case scenario, oh, this also needs deviled onion, so we have come across it because I made the deviled baguette. Oh, if I find out where it is, I can easily mine it. You just pick up the collection point, warp, and go back to collect it again. So yeah, that is definitely a plan. Alright. Yes, that is more than okay. I will save up our rested experience until we're going back to the ship. After we finish up all the side quests we have at the moment. Well, all the ones that we can. A Seeker is an item which Hugo can craft. With it, you'll be able to investigate the old machines strewn around the world to obtain new kinds of collectibles. There are 2 different kinds of Seekers, and each let you investigate a different kind of machine. It is worth getting both, and then gathering all the collectibles you can. Yeah, but don't worry, if it's up to me, I will create all items that are permanent, because they all enhances our journey along the way, so that is a good thing, definitely. Okay, yeah, that's of course. Yeah, alright, I will leave it here. Like I said before, in between the episodes, we'll do as much prepping as we can for the side quests. And next time, we'll deliver them all if we are able, and after we've done that, we're gonna look for Kelly, the missing sister. And like they said, we need to go to a place that overlooks the cove, so it needs to be somewhere higher than the harbor itself. So, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, right? I'm sure we can find it. And if not, there is a marker on the map, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. But that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time as we look for Kelly, the missing sister. Bye bye.